bang, bang, bang. Look at the account. 159, $9,000 of fucking profit. Let's fucking go. Let's go, boys. You know what that means, right? The funded account has been passed. Boom! I'm back, boys. Remember my old video where I said, welcome back to the greatest trading comeback of all time. After blowing my 50K account. Alright, boys, and we are out of the trade. Not looking too good. Alright, and we got stopped out here. Perfect. After blowing my 50K account, I said I will be back. And we have come back. Bigger, stronger, smarter. And we are ready to rumble. So, boys, you may be wondering, where have you been? Have I been sitting on my ass? Have I given up on trading? Why am I not posting YouTube videos? Boys, it's because of one thing and one thing only. Guess who's back with a bigger and better account? It took some time to pass, but guess who passed their 150K funded account? Anyways, boys, on a serious note, it's been a while. I've disappeared for a while, as you guys know, but in the meantime, what was I doing then? Well, I've been trading. Obviously, I've been trading. And what have I been trading? A 150K account. And do I have the account? Yes, I do. From any sort of bullish confluence, I'm out of this trade. Someone say time machine. It is the Monday of CPI news data, so meaning that CPI is coming out on Wednesday. So we're not really expecting too much today. I am recording this on the Monday, so we're gonna see how market actually reacts. But in terms of a weekly bias, I don't really do a weekly bias because I'm more of an intraday trader, so I see the day-to-day movements of the market. But in terms of my daily bias today, just did some rough analysis. It's pretty basic, so I haven't really looked too much into Asian and London session. But as you can see here on NQ, right, we actually swept these 4-hour lows here, and on ES we did the same, but we swept here. So ES, again, like I've been saying, it has been more vicious to the downside. As well as looking at this 1-hour SMT. So I'm expecting this, opening gap to get filled in today's session right here. So those are the profit levels I'll be targeting. But in terms of that, in terms of manipulation of the London and Asian session, so we actually did manipulate Asian highs during London session. So again, I'm expecting this opening gap to get filled because you boys didn't know, opening gaps get filled up pretty quick. So in terms of the time frame, there really isn't a big time frame of when these opening gaps get filled. But again, they get filled pretty quickly. So whether that be a couple hours after or maybe a day or two after, they usually get filled up. And I'm expecting this opening gap to swiftly get taken out. So again, that's why we're looking for longs today. But if anything else changes, I'll let you boys know. Alright, boys. We have just entered in a trade. Let's see how this goes. We only risked $900 today because CPI news data does come out. So we are gonna just see how the market plays out. Did someone say time machine? Did someone say little time machine? Okay, I said it didn't. I said it didn't. I said it fucking didn't. Yeah. All right, boys. It is the next day. And yeah, we won the trade yesterday. I'll pop it up here. So just under two k there. So 1.8. Pretty happy with the trade. I exited out of the trade a bit early because it was just showing some slow movements, and it's already pretty happy with us sweeping that hourly high there. But what we're doing is it's 3 p.m. right now, or actually 4 p.m. My bad. It's 4 p.m. We have just finished work. We got off work a bit early. So I've been up since like what, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. So just finished work, heading to the gym quickly before putting in a quick study session on, just a few things that we need to get through. So I'll catch you boys at the gym.
So many losing hope in those dreams.
Big pot. All $25 chips. Big dog yards with his poker face.
Fold.
Oh, I got that on
Fuck.
video.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh. Did you
Fuck.
pop it?
I missed.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it, man. I knew I fucking.
I missed this flush. I missed this flush. I missed my open ender. I missed the world.
Oh, I played that
shuffle.
such record. I'm such a fucking.
Best open ender. Huh?
Oh,
At least we're up a bit.
I'm such a pussy, bro. Fuck me. I should have called.
All right, boys. It is 11:30. Market just opened, and we are still playing poker right here. But as you can tell here, market just opened, and CPI came out today, and it was more bullish for news than expect. We came out 0.1% on top of the predicted, top of our predicted, level, and caused a humongous rip in the market. Like, look at this. We swept all-time highs. We swept London highs here. Same with this as well. This is the CPI news data candle. So this is high confluence to this zone. And I just can't see us being bearish today, especially with how markets are operating. We do have a 1 hour S&T here. 1 hour S&T, which doesn't mean much because we're not drawing to anything, but I can only probably see, longs on ES, given that it is the lagging indicator, as you can see here. And we are targeting data highs, so that's the only move I can see else happening today. But again, we'll see what happens. We won 1.8 yesterday, so we're just looking for a small win today, maybe $2,000 to, I guess, not rebalance our account, but, to help us, just earn a bit more money. So I'm not looking for anything too big today because, again, being at all-time highs, I can't see us, going bearish. There's no real draws, so we'll see how we go through the market. All right, we are back home. It's currently 1:43, and I need to go sleep soon because I need to wake up at 8 o'clock. But just a quick recap on the trade we took. Give me 1 second. Let me flip this. What I actually didn't consider. So obviously, like I mentioned before, I wanted to go long in the market because this CPI data high right there, that's always usually a high confluence zone for price to come into, right? So previous day highs, or equal highs, or data news highs, anything like that is always high confluence where price is always looking to target, right? And with that, we obviously knew that going into market open, so that's why we were bullish with our S&T supporting our bias. But what I didn't consider, which I actually wrote down here, right, was want longs on ES, but do we have enough ammo? We might need to sweep 15-minute lows first, and that's exactly what we did, right? We actually did sweep 15-minute lows, which were our London lows here. But if you go down to the 1 minute, we didn't get really any like confluence to support our bias, right? Like we may have invalidated this fair value gap up here, maybe like retraced here, but after that, I wasn't really too interested in the market because we had dropped so much, right? And as you also may know as well, I was playing poker whilst trading, and obviously, I don't recommend that to anyone, but I was just having a little fun with my mates, right? And at least we made some money. We made a couple hundred there. So um always positive, always looking on the bright side. And like I mentioned many times, I'm not always looking to trade every single day. I'm only looking to trade A plus setups. And sitting out of the market sometimes is the best decision for you. Obviously, people some people may have taken shorts, but for my bias, I wanted longs, and I didn't get that today. And yeah, but it's time for me to go sleep because it is pretty late. But I'll catch you boys tomorrow, for another trading day, and just to see what we do tomorrow. All right, boys, it is a couple days after I recorded that. So PPI came out yesterday. And I didn't take a trade yesterday because again, I wasn't happy with the market. Let me just show you what market did yesterday. And yeah, it's a whole lot of bullshit. That's what it was. So what we basically did, right, was we basically just continued down the downtrend that we had from CPI. So this was CPI, and this was PPI. So I was obviously looking to take longs here because on NQ, right, we had swept all of these low time frame liquidity levels that I thought would be our, I guess, ammunition for price to continue to uptrend. But we actually made even lower lows, sweeping sweeping 4-hour lows on ES, and also 4 hours no and also not sweeping 4-hour lows on NQ. So meaning we made a bullish SMT on ES. So I am pretty bullish today, right? And my main draw for today is right this wick up here, which is CPI news data high. And like I mentioned before, CPI news data high is always a high confluence area for price to draw to. So yeah, that's our target. And this 4-hour SMT, right? 4-hour SMT right here, it hasn't been validated yet because we haven't validated and swept out that 4-hour high. So again, staying positive in the market. Yeah, and I just want longs. And the only way I would probably take longs is if we manipulate to the downside. So right now we had a manipulation in New York pre-market, right? We swept London highs and Asian highs as well on ES as well as NQ. So what I'm looking for is, some profit taking to sweep out these low resistant 15-minute draws. Or if we show bullish 5-minute confluence out, then I probably will potentially, not probably, potentially, I will probably take a trade on lower risk today. Because like I mentioned before, I'm really not looking to risk too much right now, especially with how CPI and PPI had affected the market. But yeah, again, I'm pretty confident in longs today. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And I will tell you if I enter in a trade or not. Oh my god, boys, don't you love it when the trade just doesn't want to do what you want it to do? Break a structure, perfect inverse fair value gap after NQ had swept 15-minute lows that I was targeting. ES on the other hand, alright, we did not sweep those 15-minute lows, but NQ still did. And all I wanted was this 1-minute fair value gap to get hit, so I could enter. But it just did a fucking trade, man. It's alright. It's part of the game. I don't know if there's gonna be any more trades for the day. I mean, it is just 4 minutes after 9:50, so we do have a bit of time to see what market wants to do. But if anything, this is gonna probably look like a 10:30 manipulation trade. We're probably gonna get some sort of retracement, and I guess that's where we're gonna be looking to enter. But it's always annoying when you're right, but you just can't find that entry, right? And I'm okay with that. I'm not stressing over it. I'm a bit upset, but you can't really do much when the market just wants to rip. But yeah, I probably should have entered like some sort of position as we, like had our continuation confluence. But yeah, you live and you fucking learn, right? You live and you learn. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna wait to see what market does. Hopefully we get a retracement, because our 5-minute candle, right, is super extended. So what I'm expecting price to do is I want price to rebalance. This. Maybe tap into equilibrium or just swing high to swing low, right? If we can do that, we're on for trades. But if we can't, then I think it's another sit out day, even though I was very, very confident in longs today. Very, very confident. But we'll see what market does to give us a good entry point into the market, so we can hit a 2-to-1 on $1,000 and cash in our $2,000. That's all we need. We need $2,000, man. We just need $2,000 to pass this funded account. But we'll see what market does. We'll see what market does. Alright, boys. It is Friday afternoon. We've been working for a couple of hours now. And we're just on our break. And I was gonna record my break. What I usually do on my break is I go for a walk. I also look at what, Asian session open like, so I get a better picture of what market wants to do later tonight. But I guess I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. It's pretty nice. Yep, can't complain too much. Can't complain too much. I used to work there, boys, right in that building. But yep, it's pretty nice. But we're just heading back to the office, work for a few more hours, and then we need to go home because we have an exam tomorrow. We also need to prep for market tonight. So, see ya. We have no news or no notable news today, so this should be pretty straightforward. Whoa, Drake candle alert. The fuck was that? The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? One more push! I just need my screen to say 2,000 fucking dollars. 2K, please. Please. Give me $2,000, please. Fuck uni! Who the fuck needs uni? Bro, I don't need to know about a fucking formula for a stupid fucking bond when I print fucking money! Let's fucking go! Two for two. Fuck the market, bro. My gosh, bro. Finally, fuck me, bro. Missed out on 2 fucking trades this week. Go 2 for fucking 2. 0 losses. How much we make this week? What was it? 4 bands, bro. We made fucking 4 bands. Bang! 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 Look at the account. 159. $9,000 of fucking profit. Let's fucking go. Let's go, boys. You know what that means, right? The funded account has been passed. After blowing my 50K account, I said I would regroup. I said I needed to focus on a lot of things. I'll send you a screenshot of what I told to my mom. Regroup, reset, rego. But that's what we fucking did, boys. Right? We're 2 for 2 for this week. We didn't take any trades on Tuesday because CPI, PPI, I was pretty shit. Yesterday, we missed out on that opportunity. But today, boys, we predicted the market fucking perfectly, right? Perfectly. I'll just show you what I was seeing, right? So I'm a big advocate for finding ammunition, right? I mentioned it a lot of times. Does price have enough ammo to continue to uptrend? Obviously, my high time frame bias is still bullish, right? Because we are trending at all-time highs, but we just swept all-time highs in Asian session, right? And we also made this 15-minute fair value gap, 15-minute SMT, right? And we also manipulated above, right? As you can see here, we manipulated above Asian highs, whereas ES, right, was our indicator for the SMT. So obviously NQ was lagging, and we just had all of these juicy low resistant 15-minute draws that I was like, look, if we want to continue to trend upwards, we need to take out these lows, right? And I only needed $2,000 today because, as you know, my account was sitting at 157. So I only risked $1,000 on this trade, and as soon as we hit that $2,000 mark, I just fully exited out, right? Even though I could have continued the trade to, maximize our profit, but there's no fucking point, right? At the end of the day. So as soon as I saw $2,000, we cashed out, boys. Let's go. All right, so what do we need to do now, boys? Well, it is 12:30, right? As you boys know and girls, I've been busy all week working Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, then going home, going to the gym, then trading from 11:30 onwards, then sleeping, then waking up and repeating that. So what do we have to do now, right? Is it time to relax? No, it's not time to relax, boys. It is not fucking time to relax because I have a uni exam at 8 a.m. tomorrow and I have not studied one fucking bit, right? But fuck me, man. Why the fuck do I need to know about all these short rates, forward rates, all these bullshit formulas when I can just read the fucking market? Fuck the formulas. It's for fucking nerds, bro. It's for fucking nerds, right? Oh, I know all the formulas. Shut the fuck up. Guys, as I'm saying this right now, as I'm saying this right now, our price just continues to dump. And guess who caught the top? Right there. Caught the top. And yeah, successful week. Cashed out for 2.1k. Monday cashed out for how much was it? Like 1.8, 1.7. So overall, just under 4 grand, which is pretty fucking good, I must say. Pretty fucking good. 4k USD, right? I live in Australia, so you know what that means, right? It's fucking double the money. Yes. Anyways, boys. Just for funsies, I'll catch you guys in the morning, just on a quick update about, my exam, so you guys can, come with me on the drive. But anyways, boys, it's study time. But yes, we finally came back, boys. This is why you don't fucking give up. Training is fucking hard. I'm telling you, anyone who wants to get into training, it's fucking hard. Trust me, it's one of the hardest things you can do, right? But when you fully understand it in your head and you have, a formula that works for you, it's the most satisfying, the most beautiful, the most voluptuous thing in the world. But anyways, boys, I'll catch you tomorrow morning when I'm driving to uni, half asleep. So yeah. All right, boys, we finished our exam. It took us 1 hour because I didn't know half the shit that was going on. So hopefully we can get above 30%, right? So I decided to treat myself with some Maccas because it is fucking 11 o'clock. I'm on like 3 shots of coffee. But I think with this video, boys, I think this is a good way to end it off. Always good to have Maccas, but look, boys, at the end of the day, right? Anything you do in life, or this is just what I learned over the past month after, regrouping, resetting, relearning. One thing that stuck with me, right, the whole time, right, was just to always continually learn. Never get comfortable, right? Never get comfortable. I feel like when I had my 50k account, I thought I was the guy. I thought I was top shit. I thought I was like the best trader in the world, but I stopped learning, right? I stopped learning how to, manage my head, I guess. And then when that happens, you start doubting yourself. And yeah. So my tip to you guys, right, is just to keep, wanting to learn. Even though I've passed another funded account, on a bigger account, I still have a lot of things to learn. And I'm very excited to bring you guys along with me. Like I mentioned before, this will be the greatest trading journey of all time, or comeback. So yeah, I've ticked off one of my goals for this year, but that doesn't mean that, all my goals have been completed. So, we still need to stay humble. We still need to stay grounded. Even though, I have the ability to make life-changing money for myself, doesn't mean I should act like that, like, a person who's like I shouldn't act like someone who's made life-changing money, if that makes sense, right? I'm still a student of the markets. You know, I still have a lot to learn about, you know, myself, and also, you know, just like understanding how the brain works in high pressure situations. But yeah, like I mentioned before, boys, really excited to bring you along, and it's been a fucking good video. I think this has been one of the best videos I've made in terms of just showing you guys the rawness of my life, because in my previous videos I kind of like, you know, I kind of faked it, but this was just pure raw video, you know, of what I do during the day, what I do with my friends, you know, my thought process of my trading, and yeah, just everything in general. So that being said, boys, I'll catch you in the next video.